Hi guys, we are here in beautiful downtown Columbia. It is, I don't know what time it is. Babe, what time is it?
I don't know, I have to pull out my phone.
Pull out the phone.
It is 8 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock.
Sorry, I thought there was something on my face. Anyways, I thought something was on my face. Excuse me, guys. Anyway, because the last time I did a video and I was doing golden scallops, there's gold on my lip for the whole video, and I was mortified because I still posted it. So, but anyway, yeah. So we are downtown Columbia, and this is what it looks like. We are from New York, born and raised. We're born and raised in New York. Yes, I am. And we stayed there for over 30 years of our life. Didn't leave much, didn't even vacation much, because like New York is New York, where are you gonna go? And then my hubby decided to enter the service because he's like this strange guy that feels like, well, I have to save people, which is great. We need more of that. I love that. I love that. But we went from like kind of a corporate lifestyle. It wasn't like anything. It was a corporate lifestyle to the military because, you know, I'm bragging a little bit. My husband's kind of awesome and he wanted to serve his country. And I admire that. And it took us out of New York. And from New York to Tacoma, Washington, to Honolulu, Hawaii, and now to Columbia, South Carolina. Now, if it wasn't for the military, I never would have come to Columbia, South Carolina. Sorry. No, you go ahead, go ahead. Beautiful people taking a stroll. There they go. And anyway, so behind me, oh wait, before I say that, I never would have come to Columbia, South Carolina had it not been for the military, because it's South Carolina. When you come from New York, down south, negative no-go. And I'm glad we got a chance to leave, because it's such a shallow thought, because these places are great in their own way. There are some things that I miss, and I'm going to try to talk them into picking up their game on a lot of levels. I literally have to go to Georgia to shop. Come on, that's a bit much. However, because there's like no store, it's just a Belk and like a really tired Macy's. And of course, Macy's is a discount place, which is great. Love to save money, but if you really want something a little bit nice, there's no way to get it here. Not too much. Anywho, Columbia is actually cute. The downtown is tiny. It's not big. They could expand it if they wanted to. There's a lot of room for stuff, but they have a small downtown. And this is it. And it's bustling. It is bustling. I love it. I don't even know if New York is doing this. They're acting a little crazy in New York right now. Over here it's just gorgeous. Let's see what we can see. Okay, and my arm is getting tired. Do I have to cut that part out? I'm going to keep that in, if you don't mind. Oh, well, whatever. Okay, so we're just going to take a stroll downtown and see if I can show you some things. Behind us was Drip Coffee. I missed it. Let's go to Drip. Let's show them Drip. It's not open. It's 8 o'clock, so they do close early here. A lot of things will be closed. And I don't know if they opened yet because they were closed down, obviously, during the whole pandemic stuff. But here is Drip. Drip is one of the few places. There are two of them down here. This one is kind of like close to the college campus, I think. And it doesn't really have hot food. But it's really good for great coffee and a couple of cold sandwiches. There's another one in another part of Columbia. Which street is that? Can't remember, but it's like
the tip of my tongue.
It's 5 Points anyway, and they have like the most delicious stuff. We actually call it the dog house. How sad is that, right? We love it though. We do go in there all the time. But when we started going there, there'd be people with their dogs. I thought that was so strange. I love dogs. I don't really want to eat with the dogs, so it was like, oh, okay, so let's go to the dog house because there's dogs there. But we still love their coffee and their food, so let's go there. And they're the only one, exactly. And they're pretty much the only one that's close to something organic and clean that you can just run in and grab something really fast. So that's another thing I kind of want to talk Columbia into. Just pick up your food game. Your food is delicious. Let's get a little bit cleaner and, you know, This would be a place. Seriously speaking, I have no reason to sell Columbia. I'm not, you know, I'm not promoting anything, but I honestly feel like if all the businesses that are being treated bad right now in New York and California and these places that are just like really treating people like crap, I'm sorry, that's my opinion. I'm gonna have my opinion no matter what anybody says. They probably should come to places like Columbia where they appreciate the people better. They'll probably get tax breaks. Check it out. Talk them into a business plan, and a tax break, and bring your business here. Of course I love New York. I grew up there, but I'm devastated to hear what's going on. I'm devastated that people are running, and New York's always been the hub for businesses. California's always been the hub for art and entertainment. And you know what? It doesn't have to be. Tell those politicians, pick up their damn game. You're the people, you make the rules, or leave. That's just my thing. But I don't want to make it political. We're having fun here. And let's see. Behind me is Wells Fargo. It's a business building. There's a lot of business buildings here. But there are a lot of shops also. I just wanted to pass the museum. And then we're going to head to the shops. Yeah.
I didn't expect you to catch that.
Yeah. He's pointing to the Museum of Art here, the Columbia. Oh, well, this is cute. I don't know what the heck it is, but we're going to catch it.
You got to turn around and catch it.
All right. Isn't that cute? Well, look at this place. Lockdown. Come on, just stop it. People are in love with the world and life, and people are always going to be in love with life. That's how it made up to be. And I am in the way of cars here. Okay, so
That was Essie.
and I want to turn around because I thought it would be a lot more scarce than this, and it's so beautiful to see all these people. So behind me you see people walking. You see how nice it is. It's kind of like not full, but it has activity.
Yep.
People are doing their thing. They look happy. Beautiful families. Hi, beautiful family. And this is Boyd Plaza, Columbia Museum of Art. There you go. Isn't that nice? Isn't that beautiful? It's actually quite a beautiful building. We were members, and we didn't really get a chance to take advantage of the membership because the whole thing happened. And I missed. What did we miss? I think I missed the Picasso exhibit here because of that. So it's like, are you going to bring it back? I got a membership, and I don't want to miss Picasso because of COVID-19. I don't want to miss anything because of COVID-19. Because it's life is to be had. Just saying. So hopefully they bring it back, and I can enjoy it. Because the one thing I feel like down south can use are bigger, better museums. Isn't that nice though? Let me just do a 360 view so you can see the street. We're on Main Street, by the way. This is the Main Street of Columbia, downtown. So we're gonna take a little more of a stroll, and it's cute because it doesn't really have the feeling of a downtown, or actually it makes downtown more real because it's more like a town. It's not, you can't call it a city. It's like a really done up town. You can imagine some place back in the day where everything was rural-ish, and then you had your downtown, and it was built up with a couple of buildings, and this gives me that feel, kind of an old rustic-ish feel. But it's beautiful. It has potential. There's some beautiful architecture here. Absolutely gorgeous. This is the Main Street. Sorry, sweetie. This is the Main Street entrance to the art museum. You might go in the plaza if it didn't get totally dark by the time you walk down the street, but because the plaza is gorgeous, of the museum I mean, If we can, it might be fenced up, but we'll see. Husband's holding me up. It's on the phone. So we're just taking a nice stroll. It's so nice out. I mean, the weather is like splendid right now. The one thing I have to say about Columbia, South Carolina is we're back on the East Coast. One second.
You know what's funny though?
We're back on the East Coast, so we are back to like brutal summers. New York, people probably would not know it, the worst summers I can imagine. So hot, so sticky. It's kind of like, do not go outside. Just hang inside the house, stay under the AC. And I feel like this is that way too. The difference I find that New York did a lot was even when you went outside at night, it was oppressive. It was still hot and just miserable feeling. And here, when the sun drops or the dust starts to hit, it's really quite nice. It's usually beautiful, breezy. You really want to be outside. And it's a lot to enjoy. So we are passing.
Public house.
Is that Public House?
Yep.
We're gonna cross the street because we had a place that we liked a lot. Main Street Public House. It's a pub, and we thought that during the pandemic they closed. We thought they closed because everybody else was open and having people come in for weeks. Watch where you're stepping, babe. Because I just had to. Oh, never mind. I just had to avoid a gum smear. And we thought they were closed, and because everybody had opened and they didn't. And it's like, oh, I think they're gone. They're not coming back. They look so dead, like it wasn't gonna happen. One of the casualties of COVID. But they're open. We were gonna go to Halls, Columbia. Oh, there it is. Main Street Public House. We were gonna go to Halls, Columbia to have a really fancy, kind of like a little yum game, something to drink, and I was gonna have foie gras because I love foie gras. It just tastes so good. Foie gras and fruit is what they sell. So we're gonna keep to that plan, but being that these guys are open, we have to stop in and give them some love. Not now, obviously, because I want foie gras, but soon enough. There it is, Main Street Public House. So if you're here, that's definitely one of the places I would check out. They have like the greatest, and again, here you can't eat out if you are concerned about your body, and you should be. You can't really eat out that often because the food's not typically toxin free here. You don't see a whole lot of organic, you don't see a whole lot of grass fed, and that's a little bit of a downer. But when you do get out, there are some places you just don't want to waste your out time on like yuck and stuff like that. So those are one of the places that are good to go if you really want to enjoy something tasty. Great burgers and fries. Just when you get home, like take down an antioxidant shot or something to kind of boost the health in your body again. Okay, so it's getting darker. We are going up to now my absolute favorite set of stores. It's like a set. When I say stores, I mean like restaurants and stuff. We're coming up to it, and it consists of quite a few restaurants. Babe, what are the restaurants Chris's places consist of? So the Grand,
Top Golf. I forgot.
Top Golf.
We have to look at it.
Oh, forgot. We have to look at it. But I love them. They were one of the first ones to open during, the reopenings. They were set up. They were clear. Their food and drinks are good. The manager, I think he's still the general manager. All of them, he's amazing. He really, the first time he came here, he actually came to us and said, "Hey, you guys looking for somewhere nice to eat? It looks like you're walking around." And we're like, "We're just walking, but sure." And he invited us in. He was so hospitable. It's like he was almost like he was refined, like he went to one of the best hospitality schools or something. We loved him for it. His place is great. And this is them. This is main course. But that's not what it was called before. What was it called? I don't know if it's main course now, but oh, the venue. The venue, grand, top golf, and something else. There is something else, but we have done the grand. We love the venue and we love top golf the most. That's where we go the most. So here it is, bustling. Got your music going, got your people. Isn't that awesome? Tell me that's not awesome. Tell me you wouldn't get awe from this. You know, you could be home like on Twitter making your mind fry because you're so sick of what you're reading on it. Or you can come out here and engage in life. So this is part of it. Guys, it's getting dark. I just want to see the music. We're going to see the music. And then I will see you soon because you're going to start to lose me on camera. But wasn't this great? Get out, go somewhere, take it in. Even if it's not your place that you usually go to, just take in the smiles and beauty of people. And you will feel so much better.